So this is it. This is the ultimate occasion, the biggest game. It is time to get that steely focus in the eyes. Things have bubbled up really nicely here. Now, for one of both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, hard-earning focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back.
So, just who will seize their moment?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
That's good play. Rafinha. That's very neat. He's having a shot! And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Herring after the ball here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot's on here. Vinicius Junior! Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior's cross. And it's Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Neymar, that's a delicate pass. Now it's Matheus Cunha, spread out to the left. Alexandro tries a cross. Alexandro cuts it out. Torres. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Torres. Gabriel gets it away. Matheus Cunha. Alexandro. The pass is intercepted. Araujo. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. Out to the left it goes. And it's Valverde. Valverde. Araujo. Moved on forwards. That's really well cleared. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a cute ball. Alexandro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Saraki. De Arrascaeta, chasing after it. Araujo. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a loose ball. keep it in play here. Alexandro delivers.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Alexandro clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Ugarte aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And here's Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. Over to the left. Looking to go deep. Valverde attempts a clearance.
Brazil clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Saraki. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without complication. Oh, easy pickings there. Saraki. Played into the... There's the header! That's Valverde. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Marquinhos. Alexandro shifted upfield. That pass has been well intercepted. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Ugarte. Torres. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior! Saraki. And it's played forward. Uruguay making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Fabinho. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Neymar caresses it through. Vinicius Junior laid out to the left flank. Uruguay opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Vinicius Junior clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Araujo. Jimenez. Driven forward. Arrascaeta. Valverde shifted upfield. The less said about that pass, the better. And That's put paid to a promising move. Casemiro. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Jimenez. And it's played forward. Oh, they could be caught out here. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Rafinha aimed forwards. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexandro forwards and with intent. Looks a good ball through. Matches Cunha. And it's Alexandro. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. That's tidy. Jimenez gets good distance on it. Marquinhos is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Darwin. Played into space out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Marquinhos with the clearance. Torres succumbs to the pressure. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Arrascaeta. Neymar. Do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Now it's Rafinha. And that's aimed into the middle. The clearance is short. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mathias Cunha, now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Has a quick glance. Neymar. Played out to the right. And back out it comes. Out to the right. De Arrascaeta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, what a... Rafinha! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gabriel, gently done. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Neymar, and here's Vinicius Junior. Torres, and they can counter here, done delicately. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Casemiro moved on forwards. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. And it's Casemiro. Casemiro stood his ground strongly. Darwin, nice looking ball. De Arrascaeta. He is just caressing the ball. Gabriel gets it away. That's been won straight back. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Valverde. Torres. And he decides to cross it.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And it's been taken short. De Arrascaeta. Now here's the delivery. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been cut short. Could move up a gear here. Jimenez. De Arrascaeta. Spread out to the left. Saraki. Valverde. Shapes to shoot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
That's really well manoeuvred. Fabinho. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. Could be danger here. Lovely bit of skill. Goes for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Now, what's he got in mind? Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Now it's Rafinha. Valverde. Referee's given a throw. picks it up out wide. Valverde. Ugarte. Jimenez aim forwards. And it's played forward. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Forward it goes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. Looking for a runner. Throw it. That's well done, really robust. Marquinhos. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a nice ball. That's good vision. It's Valverde. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Nice control. And here's Valverde. To Arrascaeta. Casemiro. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Araujo makes the interception. And here's Rafinha. Neymar. It's Neymar! Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Marquinhos. Fabinho. Gabriel. Great run on the overlap here. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Time to deliver. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Marquinhos. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. And he's picked out the run. Comes cuts out the supply. The Arrascaeta. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Cross goes in there. Valverde is there and he can get that clear. And the counter is on. Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gabriel. Rafinha. Very nicely done. And here's Rafinha. And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Alexandro cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Neymar. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Araujo. Ugarte. Moved on forwards. Overhit and out of play. Gabriel. Casemiro shifted upfield. And it's Neymar. Ugarte. Ugarte, gently done. Nunez. Casemiro gets it clear. And here's Nunez. Ugarte. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That has been knocked clear. And it's Valverde. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marquinhos played out towards the right wing. That's been slit through. Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. And it's hoisted clear. And that is out of play. Alexandro, Vinicius Junior, showing good feet. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Ugarte. Well, they can break here. Torres. Oh, that's neat. Ugarte. Valverde. Torres. And it's played in here. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ugarte. Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's played forward. Played into space out wide. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And it's Casemiro. Alexandro. Over to the left. Fabinho played out to the left flank. So who's he picking out? Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's been played through. Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Over to the left. Hit into the middle. Good chance here! Araujo forwards and with intent. Ugarte. Torres. Searching passes played. And the finish! Had a swing. And it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Casemiro. Fabinho shifted upfield. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Great work on the overlap. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries to dink it through. Alexandro back when it goes. Marquinhos has it back and can go again. Alexandro aim forwards. Vinicius Junior looking for a decent ball in. Lovely feet. Casemiro. Now it's Rafinha. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's nice. There's the shot! De Arrascaeta. Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options. And it's claimed by the keeper. And claimed it back swiftly. Jimenez. Saraki. Up towards the front line. Marquinhos. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither wants to find themselves behind, and that's the issue now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Good work on the right flank here. Tries to get it clear. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now, where's he looking? Moved on forwards. He's through here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Darwin. Proves too strong. Goes down, but nothing given. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. De Arrascaeta takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Uruguay certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Casemiro. Fabinho. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! And that wasn't far away.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Arrascaeta. Vinicius Junior. Fabinho. Played out to the right. Too much distance on that. Great run on the overlap here. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte. Out to the right. De Arrascaeta. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. Oh, that's neat. Ugarte. Valverde. De Arrascaeta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries a deft little ball. Alexandro looking to get on the end of this. Here's a corner, good chance. Casemiro, Fabinho, Casemiro, Brazil have a free kick. Ugarte gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Torres. Well timed, excellent interception. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Casemiro, Marquinhos, Gabriel, gently done. Casemiro, Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Arrascaeta. Saraki. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well read, nice interception. Rafinha. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's played forward. And the keeper has it. Rafinha. Fabinho. Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Fabinho forwards and with intent. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Jimenez. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Gabriel. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. And he thumps it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. That is lovely. Vinicius Junior. And it's Neymar. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. Nunez. He has found a way through. Keeps on running. He can get that clear. De Arrascaeta. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Can he finish? He wasn't that far away.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Fabinho. Casemiro. Aim forwards. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Neymar, and it's lofted through here. And it's hoisted clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries a measured ball. De Arrascaeta plays it short. Valverde. Gabriel getting this one clear. Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long. Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Fabinho. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Neymar into the channel. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's out for a goal kick. De Arrascaeta. Saraki. Promising position. Oh, sweet feet. Chance to play it in. Torres! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, such a clever touch. That has found him in acres of space. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro gently done. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Araujo. Valverde. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Played out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Crossed into the middle, and he's there to clear it. Chance!
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now he's wondering who wants it. Strong running down that left flank. Saraki. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's played into the... Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
And it's played forward. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos shifted upfield. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And he's lost his man, Nunez! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it?
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Brazil are making a change now. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Moved on forwards. De Arrascaeta. Valverde laid out to the left flank.
Well, look, urgency has spread through the team, and we're seeing a really coherent reaction.
Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Araujo. Valverde. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar thinks about the shot. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Neymar gently done. Matches, great chance! And he's found the net! Brazil are back in business!
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Brazil grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's De Arrascaeta. And he welcomes it in. Cleared away. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. Played in with decent chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
There's going to be another change here. Gabriel wins the duel this time. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rafinha, and they can counter here. Out to the right. Danilo looking to hit the byline here. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Neymar with the short one. And it's played into the middle. A header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Matheus Cunha really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
And it's played forward. Saraki. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Ah, now can they counter? Rafinha. Now he's got space here. What a throw in. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Now here's the delivery. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played back to the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Gabriel shifted upfield. Gabriel. Well, what about it? Brazil are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Gabriel. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. And that is a little undercooked. Gabriel. Casemiro, and the keeper's got it again. Alisson sends that a long way. And back to the goalkeeper. Jimenez. Uruguay have reclaimed it. Ugarte gently done. Chance here to counter. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Played out to the right. He whips in across. That is a brilliant interception.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's made its way to him. Talistri. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Uruguay really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Drives it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lobbed in behind. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chooses to go back. Gets it away. And it's Danilo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Jimenez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, Red, nice interception. So, what can they make of this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could get prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Out to the left it goes. Matches, can he finish? Fabinho, ambitious ball here. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tries a shot! Goal! Uruguay! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Casemiro. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Araujo. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Decent hit from there. Uruguay making consecutive changes here. Casemiro, Vinicius Junior, Bentancur does really well to win the ball there. Valverde, De La Cruz, moved on forwards. De Arrascaeta, oh, he's in! Clearly not happy with that.
Uruguay can really think about the precious seconds that took.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Street. Neymar.
Uruguay really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rafinha. Brazil desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. De la Cruz. Valverde. Bentancur. De la Cruz. And here's Valverde. Lovely feet. Played into the box.
Uruguay nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Marquinhos. Fabinho. Aim forwards.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Who's he going to play in?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. De Arrascaeta. And here's Nunez.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
De la Cruz. And it's played forward. De Arrascaeta.
Uruguay nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Marquinhos.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Casemiro. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Rafinha head out towards the right wing. Danilo takes aim and crosses. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gabriel cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's tidy. He has a look out. Now this could be Manchester Cunha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a good run down the right. Talistri. And here's Nunez. Casemiro. Gabriel. Fabinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Araujo. Aim forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. So much time and space here. The final whistle and the end. The ultimate heartbreak. The prize dangled in their faces and was cruelly snatched away. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans.